Hey, will our generation be the generation in which the U.S. and much of the world lost freedom? And what roles and responsibilities are each of us called to, specifically, to protect and preserve freedom? What vigilance is required of us? Now, vigilance means that we will keep watch. We will be on guard to protect and defend. What will our legacy be? Consider Ronald Reagan's famous quote on vigilance. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. We didn't pass it to our children in the bloodstream. It must be fought for, protected, and handed on for them to do the same. Or one day, we will spend our sunset years telling our children and our children's children what it was once like in the United States, where men were free. Let that sink in. Freedom is never more than one generation away from extinction. Friend, thanks for joining in today's Freedom Challenge. Please accept the challenge to engage, reflect, commit, and respond. Research from the Freedom House discussed in Challenge Day 1 indicates that the Freedom Index in the United States and the world overall has been going down for many years, and in the U.S. alone dropped 11 points from 94 in 2010 to 83 in 2020. Consider that trend. Let that sink in. Will our generation be the generation in which the U.S. and the world lost freedom? Will we awaken to treasure, to prize, to stand up and speak out, to rise up and champion freedom in our generation? Not just for our benefit, but even more for our children and our grandchildren and our great-grandchildren. Recently, my wife and I, we pulled together baby photos of several of our younger great-grandchildren and put up an 8x10 baby photo of each one on our wall of grandchildren. I wish I could show you the future of our family, the beautiful, diverse, innocent, and hopeful faces. So if not for other cause, could you agree that it is compelling for our grandchildren's tomorrow that we must be vigilant and diligent to preserve freedoms today? And how can we be vigilant to demonstrate the importance of how much we value freedom? How will we stand for freedom? Will we speak out for freedom when it is being taken away? Will we consider freedom as essential when we vote? Will we work for freedom, for liberty? Consider this quote from John Locke, who inspired the founders of America. He wrote, "I have no reason to suppose that he who would take away my liberty would not, when he had me in his power, take away everything else." Let that sink in. Now, so what's our call to action? What actions can we take to be vigilant to preserve our freedoms? Would we all agree that the very act of voting for our leaders is a pillar of our freedom, and that voting for leaders who will respect and honor and work to preserve our freedoms is one key action we have the privilege and responsibility to carry out with vigilance. So, at a minimum, will we vote wisely? And then reflect on how we can remain vigilant, always ready to be a light shining on a hill for freedom. Hey, thanks so much for engaging today's Freedom Challenge. These are my questions, my thoughts, and selected references. What do you think? Please share your comments. And please check out other days of the Freedom Challenge and reflect and respond. And most important, stand forever free.